Come to think of it, there's a summer festival going on at Naganaki Shrine today. I got a few messages. It's there to show around, but I'm not certain if I'd make a good guide. That's tonight. Absolutely not hanging out with you, Fushimi. Wait, I have to pick one? I mean, you said you were going with Aigis. Swear to God, if you're not going with Aigis, I'm gonna lose it. Because then I would have picked Yuko. Actually, I should pick Yuko in the one where I'm actually dating her, though, huh?
It looks rather busy. Aigis, be sure not to stray too far from us. Are my words even registering to you?
She can't help it.
Yes. With the amount of data there is to collect here, I cannot help taking time to process.
Fine, fine. Just make sure to stay close to us.
This aroma.
This is takoyaki. Would you like to try some? Shopkeep. I would like to purchase one.
Shopkeep?
I know, I was just about to comment on that. I'm glad it was weird for them, too.
Aren't you a lucky guy with two beautiful ladies? I'll throw in an extra for you. On the house.
On the house? Do the takoyaki have some kind of architectural purpose? Extremely high temperature juices have spurted out from inside.
I'm glad you're enjoying
I like that also in the
As though
quiet
you
moment,
had
she was like,
another valuable experience.
Like, it makes it actually
You should
sound like
have
it's
some, too.
tasty.
Show Aigis the true nature of takoyaki.
What
As
does-
for me,
What does
I'll
that
have to
mean?
decline.
The true nature of takoyaki. What does that mean?
What are those?
Those are masks. They're worn over the face as a form of recreation.
One can find enjoyment by hiding one's face?
Hiding your face isn't the objective exactly. Rather, you get to experience having a different one. Putting this into words is proving difficult.
You know, I
So then,
get that
by
that's
wearing
difficult
a
to
different
explain to
face,
someone who doesn't
you are
get,
able
for sure.
to become a different version of yourself?
Yeah, exactly. It's like a persona.
That's
Yes.
about right. Your degree of comprehension is actually quite stunning. At this rate, a few more tests and the chairman may give you permission to go out on your own.
I look forward to that.
And she has things to look that she looks forward
Hey there,
to.
ladies. Wanna try your hand in a lucky draw? Make some nice memories? What do you say?
Also, I love both of their yukata.
Lots of winning tickets left.
Why don't we give it a try?
The box is filled with triangular lottery tickets. Pick from the top.
Congratulations, you won! Wow, you must have incredible luck to win on your first try. Here is your prize. Enjoy.
Your prize, enjoy! The way he read that reminded me of, God,
I have
oh
one
no.
water pistol. Between this and my onboard firearms, which is more effective
What's
in
his name?
combat
Regis
against the
Philbin.
shadows?
Here, let's trade. In exchange, I'll give you these marbles I won. They're beautiful. Don't you agree? Well, I think we've seen all the vendors now. It's starting to get late, so let's head back.
Let her have her water gun.
Not yet. The mystery of the shooting game is yet unsolved. I precisely struck the item to unbalance its center of gravity, yet it did not even budge.
Perhaps you should ask Iori the trick behind it when we return. Come on, let's go.
God, I guess is cute. I have such like a real world crush on her. Sorry, my mom sent me some Stroop waffles, and so I'm kind of snacking on one right now. Thanks, Mom. Something doesn't seem right to me about Aiko's boyfriend. I don't have any proof, though. If you have the time, I'd like to consult with you on the matter.
Yo.
I'm gonna be opening shop soon, so I'll need you to do dishes once you're done with that.
Hey,
Thanks, Chief. Just having to wait doesn't jive with me. I'm at the arcade in Shibuya. Let me know if anything comes up. Ryuji's almost done, but Makoto is actually on our team. Wait, no, I wanted to see if she had an umbrella out front. God damn it, I fucked up. Aiko's boyfriend, Tsukasa, has been sending me a lot of texts recently. His days and nights are reversed due to his work, so he often sends me a good morning late at night. Does Aiko know about this? I'm not sure. I'd definitely tell Aiko if he asked me on a date, but for now things are generally pretty normal. Most messages are like, "How's your BF?" and "Hope you had a great day today." Do you think their relationship could actually be serious? Was that just biased to think all he wants from Aiko is her money? I'm kind of in the middle. Because of the way that he asked for her number, got her number when she kind of turned him down, and keeps messaging anyways, like, that makes him more suspicious. But like, if you, the problem is that it started with a bad assumption in the first place, right? Of like, because you work this job, you're untrustworthy. But it turns out to be right, and so she's grappling with like the, well, I was biased to think that, but am I still wrong? And it's like, yes, you ended up being right after having your biases confirmed about a person, but like your biases were an issue. Both things could be true, you know what I mean?
yes.
I mean, it does sound like a TV show, a lying host that tricks women into debt, then forces them to sell their bodies. See, like, I wasn't even thinking that. But those kinds of things exist in reality too. Immoral hosts, human trafficking rings. I mean, for sure. My father even mentioned to me about gangs of men that look specifically for depressed women in Shinjuku.
It seems.
They take advantage of their loneliness those girls feel to force them into horribly abusive situations. Then, after ensuring the girls are buried in crippling debt, they make them sell their bodies to pay it off. There are other ways they force girls into it as well. Blackmail, illegal immigration. There are countless victims of schemes like that, countless gangs as well. my father was going after a particularly notorious one when... In the course of his investigation, he was hit by an errant truck. The impact killed him instantly. At first it was thought to be an accident. At the funeral, I overheard my father's supervisor speaking with my sister. He was saying my father had likely been assassinated. They suspected that the gang he was investigating hired the driver. Who's the driver? I don't know. The driver died on impact as well, but apparently they found drugs in his bloodstream. Either way, that gang has been pushed back into the shadows thanks to the Shinjuku cleanup operation. Not sure any of that would have actually happened if not for the incident with my father. He was a noble man, I think, is the kind of response that she wants from that. Because of course it was rough without him. Like why change why change the topic to that, you know? He truly was, wasn't he? Wish I could be a little more like him myself. Instead, I've just been hesitant. That's actually why my sister became a prosecutor to begin with. She couldn't stand by and watch as evil prevailed over justice. That passion undoubtedly came from our father. Our father passed away many years back, our mother passed away many years back, so when father was killed, we had to survive on our own. The responsibility, the pressure of all that fell on my sister. Because of that, she can't help but talk down on our father at times. She says death is no different than surrender. But I still look up to him. I was often lonely because of how much time he spent at work. But seeing him tirelessly pursue one case after the next was nothing short of incredible. That was how my father chose to live his life, trying to bring justice and order to the world around him. I'm sure he was happy.
Yes.
Yeah. Come to think of it, there was nothing he used to say to there's something he used to say to me at the time. The most important part of your life is how you choose to live it. I mean, yeah, that's some good advice. How have I chosen to live? And more importantly, how do I want to live? You can figure that out now. There's no need to rush into it. Now? You're right, I can still change my path going forward. To be honest, I've been determined to follow the path my sister laid for me. After my father's death, I wanted to lighten the burden on her as much as I possibly could. Oh, we're supposed to be talking about Aiko here. Sorry for going off topic.
Actually...
You know, I've never actually talked to anyone about my father. It's such a painful memory to look back on. I feel comfortable discussing that with you. And beyond that, I think I understand my life a bit better now.
Much.
So, thank you. Okay, that's pretty good.
All right.
Oh, it's Aiko gloating again. Maybe I'll skip college and get married to Tsukasa instead. I guess she's choosing how she wants to live too. As long as she's sure she'll be happy. Oh, another message, huh? You serious about Voidkun? Want to have a double wedding? I mean, oh, sorry. For some reason, I thought it was Tsukasa messaging that, and I'm like, see, that's pretty clearly him being cool. I don't remember how this goes, whether he's cool or not. I don't think it is. So me personally, I would say this because I am someone who jokes around like that with my friends. But they're all mostly aware that I'm kidding, I think. I'd like to believe. But yeah, so that's how I do talk to friends, but I know for sure the game wouldn't interpret it that way. However, I don't think I'll get good points with these. What are you gonna say?
Well,
I'll respond, I don't know. I couldn't even begin thinking about marriage at this point in my life. By the way, can you keep pretending to be my boyfriend for a bit longer? That's the best method I have of keeping tabs on Aiko and Tsukasa. At any rate, thanks for listening to me today. I'll let you know if anything urgent comes up.
all right then.
Hey, do you have time right now? Sorry for venting so much before. I just want to talk about Aiko, but I got a little off topic. Thanks for still pretending to be my boyfriend, too. I don't trust Aiko's boyfriend yet, so can we keep this up until I make a call one way or the other? It's the role I always hope for. Of course. Thanks, I'm counting on you. Let's see how convincing of a boyfriend you can be. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Man, it's hot.
All right.
Let's do it.
I read a book about fish.
What are you gonna do today?
All right, name it. All right, time to name the location. Justine, do your honors.
Now,
Listen closely. The place we wish to evaluate for your rehabilitation is somehow capable of simulating the ocean despite being indoors. Rumor has it that the sea creatures from all around the world have been gathered in this one place. What an incredulous claim. Recreating something as vast as the ocean within a building. Does such a location sound familiar to you? Well, if you know where it is, then you escort us there immediately. It could be the aquarium in Shinagawa.
what'll you do?
You mean the aquarium? Oh, an aquarium, huh? Well, I guess we'll see how it's recreated Mother Ocean.
Guide me, inmate.
Let us see just what humanity is capable of. Now, lead us there.
True.
I don't recall if the aquarium was a place you could visit before either. In 5, I mean. 5 vanilla. These glass walls certainly make it appear as if we are walking along the floor of the ocean. It's my first time in this place, but it feels familiar to me, somehow. I had that thought. It's all the blue. Such a superficial detail would not preoccupy us.
Know your place, inmate.
Don't act like you're some sort of expert, inmate. Let's continue inspecting the premises. There are a number of other exhibits we have yet to see. So many different kinds of fish. Yes, the semi-transparent floating invertebrates were quite oh, I think I got their voices backwards. Yes, the semi-transparent floating invertebrates were quite fascinating. I believe they were named jellyfish. I love jellyfish. Jellyfish are probably my favorite fish in an aquarium. Like, I'm trying to think of if there's anything else that beats it. Like, I do like eels. Eels are cool, but it's like degrees different of how much I like jellyfish versus how much I like eels. And then like everything else is kind of like, oh, it's a fish. I'm trying to think if there are any other fish that I'm like into. That said, I haven't been to an aquarium in a long time. Maybe my opinions have changed if I went. Those sea cucumber life forms were also very intriguing. Really, they only creeped me out. The exhibit with the enormous fish was much cooler. The killer whale, if I remember correctly. What nonsense is this? The jellyfish are far more appealing. No, the killer whale is clearly superior. Inmate?
Hey.
Settle this. The jellyfish are way more fascinating. I'm relieved you understand.
You've got guts.
Damn it! Maybe you'll see just how cool the killer whale is if I toss you in his tank. I believe we've completed our inspection of the premises, correct? We've seen how oceanic life forms from all over the world have gathered here by humans. Indeed, that raises a question though. How do humans go through the trouble of collecting other creatures and putting them on public display? So to a degree, it's A and B. C is very funny, but that's not why. But like, a lot of aquariums are similar to zoos in that like a big part of it is actually like preservationism, as like in what ways that they can. Like not all zoos, obviously, right? Like and we've all heard horror stories of like SeaWorld, and so like it's not a end all be all statement, and I don't want it to seem that way, but like there's a lot of cases where like the reason that these animals are at zoos is because of the way we've treated the rest of nature. They don't have a place to be, or they wouldn't survive in like, you know, the changing climate, or like the way we introduce new predators to new areas, or like, you know, have invasive species, you know. And so like that is our way of preserving nature sometimes. Again, not an end all be all statement, but like so like there is a third option there that isn't listed. So they construct this chamber of concrete and glass only to confine themselves in it alongside the creatures? The arrogance. If they admire nature so much, they should just move to a rainforest. I still don't get you humans. Whatever the case may be, this assignment is now complete. Here's your reward. Well, thank you. Thank you. Alright, it's time to head back. A free penguin show will begin shortly at the exhibition stage. Please come and enjoy the performance. What is a penguin? A cute flightless bird. We have no particular interest in such a display.
If I have to.
But since you look like you're dying to witness this, inmate, we'll tag along. That is very funny. After watching the penguin show, I escorted the twins back to the Velvet Room. The deadline is drawing near. It's about time for us to secure a route to the treasure. How about going to the palace today? Decide later. We're fine. We're fine. Why would you even worry about it? Oh, Takumi isn't gonna level up. But she's the only one to hang out with, so we're gonna go hang out with Takumi anyways.
Such heavy rains.
I kind of want to eat some junk food, but it might affect the trial results. Oh, let's get started on the clinical trial.
Please head to the exam room.
So unlike others, I can't invite her out places. I guess that makes sense.
Bye.
Really? No wonder you're my former guinea pig. Please come back again whenever you want. Bow.
Man, it's hot.
However, I'd like to speak with you if that's all right. Yeah.
Let's.
hot outside, but I'm clear-headed since it's cool in here. Sorry, I'm not in the mood for a match now. I can't teach you shogi right now, or rather from now on. I'm at a checkmate right now. My only option is to concede, but I can't seem to give up. I'm not sure what my next move is after this checkmate. Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Actually,
Before we play, I'd like to talk to you about something. My mother told me I should lose my upcoming exhibition match against the pro. What do you mean? It's a strategy she devised. She says that if I lose to a man, I'll get sympathy from women and as a result get more female fans. Then, when I make my comeback, I'll become a symbol for strong women everywhere. That way I can use the weekly magazine's popularity against him and instantly become famous. I mean, that's a high-risk gambit. It could work. Hypothetically. But there's also, like, the just tons of misogyny you'll get of, well, this is why women can't be shogi players. They're just, you know, the fairer sex should stay in the kitchen. Or whatever, right? And you're definitely going to get a lot of that. And it will be very part of why some I don't know, and it's all fictional anyways, but it feels like part of the reason why people would be following her. Some people will be looking at her as an idol and as, you know, like, oh, you know, who cares if she's really all that in shogi, and, you know, she could just be, you know, semi good and but because she can, you know, whatever. But there is a contingent of people who would definitely be following her because they like rooting for an underdog who's trying to achieve and win, and that loss may cause her to lose a portion of that fan base that will think like, oh, well, she can't do it, let's find someone else who can, you know? So like, it's high risk, and you would need to come back and eventually win. And it couldn't be a significant time later, or else it's going to be 20 years later. You know what I mean? So like, yeah. Do you intend to lose? By no means. However, people do love a good comeback story, especially in the world of shogi. This time around, I cannot help but argue. It's the wrong thing to do. I actually got into a fight with my mother. It wasn't the first time, but what made me sad was I realized my mother doesn't see me as a shogi player. She said that there's no need for me to be putting so much time and effort into shogi.
it's terrible.
And that once I become famous, I can quit shogi and make money from my looks. The only reason she continues to support my shogi career is so she can profit off of me as an idol. She doesn't mind if I lose a match, as long as I build my reputation and make money. To my mother, shogi is just a vehicle to make me famous.
However,
Losing on purpose is wrong. Even if it helped me to become famous and ease my parents' burden, I don't want to turn my back on shogi, a game that both my father and I love. Let's make her reconsider. If only that were possible. She's the type of woman who never changes her mind. She wants to achieve her unfulfilled dream of becoming a celebrity through me. I highly doubt she would even reconsider. I highly doubt she would ever reconsider. What's your mother's name? It's Mitsuyo Togo? What does that have to do with what we're talking about? Summer vacation continues. Come to think of it, there's a thing at the Naganaki Shrine. Did you know the summer festival is being held at the Naganaki Shrine today? You want to go? Yeah. I do, because I've already gone with Aigis. We're going to go with Yuko. You've come to Naganaki Shrine with Yuko. The shrine is filled with people enjoying food and playing games. Hey, look at that yukata. I should have worn mine. Don't you think I'd look good in one? Yes, you would definitely look good in one, and I like what you have on. Both are good options there. Definitely. You really think so? I know yukatas are a tradition during the summer festival, but they're really hard to move in. They're more inconvenient than people think. The last time I wore one was when I was 7. I remember I took it off right away because I was sweating so much. Oh wait, that was a kimono. That's very funny. Something smells good. Hey, Mac, are you hungry? Let's eat some takoyaki. I'll split it with you. Can I have an order of takoyaki, please? Wait, there's no octopus. Just try it and see. Hang on a second. I'll make one for you. No peeking. Here you go. One order of takoyaki. Thanks for waiting. Here, have some, Mac. Ah, hot. It's so good, so juicy. But there's something really tough inside. I wonder what it is. If you ever have to wonder what the food you're eating is, I think there's a problem. Look at all the different masks. My parents used to buy them for me when I was little. I just picked the hero masks. So, the locations you visit are all the same. It's just the dialogue surrounding them are different. That's interesting. In fact, I still have some at home. Wow, this sure brings back memories. Hey, you two. Would you like to play Lucky Draw? All you gotta do is pick a ball. It's easy. Everyone's a winner. Sounds like fun. Let's give it a try. I'm a sucker for games like this. You stick your hand in the box. Pick a ball from the top. Now let's see what you actually won. How's that? I mean, congratulations. Here's your prize. You won a kaleidoscope. That looks pretty expensive. You won a nice prize. That old man seemed kind of angry. The sky is covered in darkness. It's getting late. Let's start walking home. I had a wonderful time today. If you know of any other fun things to do, let me know. I'll be happy to join you. All right, who's going to invite me out? Come to think of it, there's a summer festival going on at Naganaki Shrine. Who are you? Junpei. Okay. If you got nothing better to do, want to go with me? God, I wish it was like in modern ones where I can see who's going to invite me. But I actually don't think I started any other guys. I think it's only him. Oh, Odagiri. I think I did technically start. Okay, so it looks like if I just decline all of them, I can choose one. No thanks. Alright, well, see ya. Who else is gonna invite me? Let's go. Yukari? I'm gonna ask Fuka if she wants to come too. If she does, do you wanna... No thanks. Okay, well, I'll go with Fuka. Who are you? Aigis wants to go. No thanks. There's no knowing how Aigis will react. If you're there, we at least have a hope of reining her in. What the fuck? So, it doesn't give me an option, it forces me to go with Mitsuru? Alright, I don't do this very often, but I am going to reload because that's bullshit and we already saw the Mitsuru Aigis one. Okay, so we're gonna go with Junpei. Hey Mac, it's me. Yeah, I would love to go with you. Okay, see you later. You decided to go to the summer festival with Junpei. Did you wear a yukata? Absolutely gonna wear a yukata. You have come to Naganaki Shrine with Junpei. The shrine is filled with people eating food and playing games. Oh, looks like things are really getting going here. Are you one of those girls who gets all excited at festivals and stuff? Of course. I thought so. I know a festival lover when I see one. I mean, your eyes are all sparkling right now, too. Aw. But man, I love a girl in a yukata. Yep. You really look great in it, you know? What makes it sexy is that it looks kind of hard to walk around. That's wait. Sorry. I'm gonna just blow past the weird stuff. You know, saying sexual comments about a person you're very clearly platonic with, and just say, what makes it sexy is that it looks hard to walk around in. Like, let's ignore the other weird shit. Because, like, even if you're, I mean, I guess that's what bondage is all about, right? Like, I guess we have confirmation that Junpei is either a rope bunny or someone who likes to tie people up. Is that what we're getting right now? Seriously, why don't people just wear yukatas every day? Man, what if our school uniform was a yukata? That'd actually be pretty dope. I bet Mitsuru Senpai would execute me for saying that. Oh, takoyaki! We gotta go get some. Hey Mac, let's share one. Excuse me, one takoyaki please. Put everything you got on it. Of course. Aw, that's a cute girl you got there. Better not make her cry. Huh? Oh, yeah. Girlfriend. That we look to other people. I guess because he's not actually wanting to date us, which is really weird. Maybe like the whole like, oh, you look really good at it sexual comments is his version of trying to hype us up? I don't know. Because he doesn't seem interested in wanting to date us. So like what's the purpose of those comments? Like, which, to be clear, before anyone says anything, I know that's not how you start dating someone, is by making weird comments about them. That's not what I'm saying. Junpei is trying to say something. Ah, I thought my entire mouth was gonna burn. It's so hot. Pretty good, though. Come on, eat up. Hey, they're selling masks here. I used to collect these when I was a kid. I had all different colors of these hero ones. For some odd reason, just wearing it makes you feel like you're a real hero. After the elastic wears down, I'd fix them up with rubber bands. It was so much fun. Oh, that's cute. Hey, you two, would you like to play Lucky Draw? All you gotta do is pick a ball. It's easy, and everyone's a winner. Oh, another nostalgic moment. Hey, why don't you try picking one? Wow, congratulations, man. You got some luck to win something at our booth, miss. So when you're a guy, he's kind of a dick about it, but in this one, he's like, oh, must be really lucky. Good for you. We're done looking around at everything. Should we head back? I thought we'd run into someone we know, but nope. Better that we didn't. They would have poked fun at us, I bet. Ah, but forget that. I love being free now that summer school's over. It's so awesome. Let's go somewhere like this again.